Good morning, Rudo family. We're playing, we're on our journey to 2000 ELO. Initially, it was a journey to 1000 ELO, and then I thought, you know what, that's too low. We need to do a journey to 2000 ELO. We're playing the Hambleton Defense. All is well so far. Now all is not well. So we're rated 848. Our opponent is 837. If we can do queen here, but then he's got knight g5, and so we have a problem there. And then he's just trapping our queen and gaining tempos and whatever else. If we put queen to g6, we can threaten e4. So we'll go ahead and do that. Castles on the queen side too. The queen, on my queen side, where my queen is now at least. So that's an interesting one. We can take a free pawn, but then is it really free? We could start possibly eating a bunch of pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Okay. Probably should have done the other one. Okay. Now I think we can go here. But then, you know what? He's going to start giving us a lot of problems, right? So, we want to be very careful with this. I think we can just go here. I don't want a lot of problems. I don't want a lot of shuffling around with my queen. Where can I put it on a safe place without it getting into trouble anytime soon? I'd like to keep it on the king side. And then we need to think of like forward attacks, right? Like, ooh. That's not good. He's threatening to take. We need more defenders. We need some resources over here. I kind of like this. It's risky, but if we do this, let's say he takes here, we take. He takes. I actually don't like that. I want this bishop for this right here to do an attack, but it looks like I can't really have that. I could put another. I'll put another defender. Yeah, I think he'd be wise to put his queen out maybe, but no. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just defend with a knight, but then we lose an attacker. We could push. So let's see, we push. He takes. That's fine. But then we have a discovered check. We'll want to do this eventually. What I want to do is free this up, and I might be sticking to this idea a little too early though. That could probably win me the game, lose the game. Definitely can't take, because that's a legal move. Pawn is pinned. I would like to push the pawn up. Really think I want to push the pawn up, and then we can always break the pin with this. Let's go ahead and try it. This is really dangerous. Like, that's just crazy. We're giving up a pawn. We're giving up our point advantage. Of course, with the Hambleton, I'm always playing like risky chess. Until I learn it. I have to really learn it. So he takes out the knight. That's fine. Now we have more of an attack. I know he likes his position. Let's go ahead and... Okay. What did he take? Took our bishop. Yeah, he took our great attacking piece. And now it's just on. So he's attacking our queen. Queen really has to recalibrate here. I think this looks fine without me really spending all the time to look at it. Too bad this bishop is so blocked. We got double pawns. Opponent's winning on time. We're equal with points. And now it's starting to look ugly. Oops, let's see. We could just do this. I think we'll do that. Oh, okay. Well, he could do a queen trade. We actually should have won his queen. That was a disgusting oversight on our part. I think we could have won his queen. Triple pawns. He actually got us to triple our pawn. I think he blundered his queen. I'd have to look at that again up close, but yeah, I think he blundered his queen. That was disgusting. That I can't believe we missed that. That's the thing that's keeping us at 800. But that's okay. We're learning. This is what makes it a journey. So he's threatening taking that pawn. So we can just fork his pieces. He takes, we take, he takes. We're screwed. So that wouldn't be good. These guys just, the Three Stooges right here, they don't know what they're doing. But they're under my command. I have failed these pawns. We could fork these pieces. And that way all he wins is a pawn, and we definitely... Ah, no, we can't. I think we just need to... I really screwed up, because now he just... Oh, okay. That's also a screw up. Okay, we're gonna have to really get ourselves out of some trouble here. He can do some crazy damage. He might be feeling pretty good right now. Like, you're just giving away your... Just gave away your rook. So what I'm thinking is he might be feeling a little bit elated right now, going, oh, I'm gonna win. But we made some blunders, but it doesn't mean we're gonna lose the game. You know, this is low-level chess right here. We're talking. So this is pretty much like an arcade game right here. Yeah, he's going pretty crazy with his rook, going back and forth. I think we should double up our rooks. Oh my goodness, I almost really messed up. Let's just play nice. What I don't want is... Okay, we need to formulate a freaking plan here. I guess this is safe. Defended. And then we can trade rooks and then checkmate, possibly. That's what I'm going for. At the very least, we win a pawn, right? We just need to be careful of forks and stuff like that. So what's that do? That's a really passive move. I think we get our rook off the black square. Oh, he just created an opening for his... that's good. He created an opening for his king. Now he's also looking at some kind of checkmating thing, probably. This is going pretty well. We can take this piece. Because we have the rook defending. Yeah, this is some stuff right here. Maybe I should have forced a trade. I think I like having 2 rooks. We're up 4 points. Okay, so that's another, that's an ugly thing right there, but we might be able to do checkmate before that. Not really. We really screw up our position in a second here if we're not careful. Because that leaves no defender. That would be a blunder. Oh no, I did it. I didn't. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. So let's just go down. Let's see. What can we do? I had talked about that and I knew it was a misclick. Let's just start eating his pieces, huh? He doesn't really have much. He has time on his side. That's his great advantage. Yeah, so now we're kind of pinned. We can finally attack his knight, but it doesn't really do too much. As long as he keeps his rook there, he's doing good. You know what we could do? Oh, we can't do that. Man, he's doing pretty well. I don't really want to move his knight. I don't want to break that pawn structure. Oh, gosh. This is so nasty. We could look at this pawn. It's the best thing we can hope for right now. He's looking at taking this one, I guess. Did he do any blunders? Anything crazy? No. I mean, we could take this, but then we're giving away crazy stuff. Think I like that. Now you can't really take. I think we're walking into checkmate with that. I'll do a draw. You're up 2 points. I'll do a draw. Can you find checkmate? If you don't move your rook, I'm taking it. Oh no, I can't because of that bishop. Yeah, so maybe we go here. I feel like that could be safe. We're kind of walking our king into a tomb, though. We have to be careful. Oh, we don't have the time to think about this. Pin his... Oh, no, we gave away our rook, too. He has to see that. He has 5 minutes. He better see that. Just take my rook. The game is over. Why didn't you take my rook? Okay. What do we do? You didn't see that? Yeah, checkmate. We didn't see that. Oh, there's so much pain, so much disappointment, but that's the great thing about the journey. We're at our low. We're at rock bottom. We're really at rock bottom. And that's okay. You get back up, you learn, and you play another game. So we did 2 blunders, so did they. 700, or rated 700 game right there is what it's estimating. Wow, he had 5 great moves. Well, he's got to be proud of that. So, book moves. The Hambleton defense. The computer is never too fond of it. Glad I made the best move there. Took the pawn. I'm glad that that wasn't a trap or anything, that we didn't get trapped. We actually did really good there. It did not like his bishop taking. This is one of those cases where it's actually better to take outward. Instead of putting your pawns towards the center, it wants us to work our pawn outward. Wow, glad we made all the best moves there. So yeah, that was a blunder because we're going to lose a pawn. I knew we were losing a pawn, but I guess I just didn't know what to do there. I should have broke that. Because that was my point of bringing another defender. So I should have put my knight out just to prevent this. This pinned me for a while. It kind of held me down for a while. And then I should have done it with this. But I was looking at this. I really wanted this. I wanted something like this. So I could take this and then he couldn't take back, you know? Well, no, he'd be able to. I don't know what I was thinking. There's an attack somewhere in there. So we just used the wrong piece. I mean, I would have thought, you know, hey, it's time to get our knight out. But it wanted bishop. Oh, I guess because bishop's being attacked. Oh, I totally see that. Wow, we would have really screwed up. Yeah, we did screw up. Like, he did the best move. Yeah, we allowed for that. Oh, no, we were okay. We had that pawn, so never mind. I don't know why it wanted bishop here. Win a knight by pinning a piece to the king. What's the pin? Oh, okay. Wow, thanks, computer, for calculating 30 moves for me. Okay, so he went there, I went there. He actually blundered his queen. I can't believe... Low elo chess, this is what you get. He blunders a queen, and I was thinking, oh no, like he made another smart move. Like he must have, you know? Can't believe it. And I saw it after I did that. I saw it, and I was like, oh no, did I just blunder a queen? Did I just miss punishing his blunder? And he sure saw it. Would have been a totally different game if we would have taken his queen. He'd have been done. At least we maintained, you know, an equal game at by that point, even though computer says that we're losing. Yeah, that was also a mistake. I'm so disappointed in myself for that. Shouldn't have done that. I think I knew, like, right after I did it, I left the knight I left this hanging, and then I knew that would be a problem, and just, yeah, that was a bad move. At this idea, I was like, okay, I gotta get my rook out, because I was looking at this. That's ugly. But I wasn't too worried about it. So yeah, that was a blunder. I mean, at least, you know, we both blundered twice. It's telling me I should have done this. Oh. He probably would have fell for that. That's a checkmate. He probably would have fell for that. Wow. Sacrificing the rook. I gotta see that more. That I have to pay attention when I'm looking at that. That's crazy. We should have saw that. Like, hey, free pawn, you can't take, because I'll checkmate you. That's what we need to be seeing. That's where he started turning the game around again. That's where we really... That was a misclick, too. I did not mean to... Like, what I was trying to do was just put my knight, like, unclick, like, put my knight back where it was, my rook back where it was, and I pushed it up. I meant to put it, but just leave it where it was, like, you know, and look somewhere else. But I dragged it up without meaning to, and and unfortunately he saw it. And then over here we blundered. I mean, to me that's a blunder. That's not just an inaccuracy, that's a blunder. But he didn't see it. But you know what? He saw checkmate, right? He saw something even better. So I should have moved my pawn up. Ah, okay. Even then, I think we're looking at checkmate pretty soon, right? So if we go here, you know what? Then he still wins. But if he were to do this, doesn't he still have like a checkmate? I mean, what do we do? What can we do? I mean, he could do that. We could just delay, you know. But that's checkmate ultimately, isn't it? Let's say we just do something like that. Next move, that's checkmate, right? Yeah. He had a great idea. Well played by our opponent, besides the blunders. But hey, we blundered too, and he played better moves. So we're 823. Are we gonna hit 700 because of our oversights and our bad moves? We'll see. Or are we gonna hit 1,000 soon?